Nikki. Welcome to the Algoma University Professor Spotlight. We're so excited to have you here today. I'm just going to run through some of questions that future students we have on the recruitment team. We're so excited to have you and to hear more about sociology program at Algoma University. To start off, I want to ask if you could introduce yourself, give us a little insight into who you are and what led you to the position that you are in now.
Absolutely. So my name is Dr. Nikki Shaw, but I go by Nikki. My discipline and background is actually in health informatics. So I have an interest in health for over 28 years. I was born, raised, and attended university in England before I immigrated to Canada in 2003. I was initially recruited by the University of British Columbia, and after a few years, I was recruited as the first research chair in health informatics in Western Canada at the University of Alberta. Position I ran for a number of years, and then in 2010 I was offered the opportunity to set up a new health informatics institute at Algoma University. So wanting to go back to my roots of a small university, I came in 2010 and ran the institute till 2015, at which point we closed the institute and I moved full-time into the Department of Sociology, where I am now. I also teach a couple of courses but for biology.
Oh, cool. That's an awesome background. So you've been with Algoma for quite a few years then.
Yeah, since 2010.
Yeah. Wow. And so do you have a favorite class that you instruct?
Absolutely. My favorite class is the Sociology of Mental Health. Everybody has a story to tell. And over the 12 weeks, we create a safe space and share intimate parts of our lives and offer them up for discussion in a safe and validating manner. I feel privileged to be trusted by the students to such an extent. It also amazes me how little people actually know about mental health to begin with. So it's very satisfying to see students using critical thinking skills in such an emotive subject matter. And it's phenomenal to be a small part of their story as they grow as individuals.
That's really cool. Yeah, it is a very important subject that we need to spend more time touching upon. Would now be a good time for you to maybe mention the new minor that you guys
Yep, so we have a new coming in health, wellness and addictions. This has grown out of our understanding of the crises that are happening in our communities. Despite the pandemic and how little attention is being paid to mental health, these issues are going to remain after the pandemic is over. The opioid crisis will still be here, but we have seen how we can marshal attention, funds and capacity to deal with the pandemic. Therefore, there's no reason why we can't use those same skills to focus on other areas of concern, such as mental health, all of which leads to our doing work in the community. As an example of that, there are programs coming along in Sault Ste. Marie. There's a treatment and wellness centre in Batchewana First Nation, as well as an Ontario Mental Health and Addictions Research and Training Institute being planned, both in Sault Ste. Marie. Consequently, taking this minor would set up students well for employment in these institutions and others like them.
Yeah, I think that it's a minor that's needed right now, and that's really cool that it just got approved by the Senate and the students can start adding that onto their degree. I think that's going to be a lot of interested students.
We met this morning to start the rostering. It has to go through the different committees to get approved, but probably by the beginning of March, we'll know exactly which courses are being offered when.
Oh, cool. Yeah, when the course selection comes out, that's so exciting. So students do love to hear from successful people like yourself about what types of careers can come from a degree like this.
Pretty much any job. There isn't a job you can't do with a sociology degree. Yeah. I've seen students get employment in government, business, communications, corrections, courts, community affairs, teaching, education, social work, and research, my love. These jobs range from being business analysts to victim advocates, counselors to social welfare workers. Sociology is about the study of humans. Its subject matter is diverse and very comprehensive. Our purpose is to develop understanding of how human actions and consciousness are impacted by cultural and social structure. Consequently, it provides a strong foundation for pretty much any career.
Yeah. I have a degree in communications. It's super tied to sociology, but it is one of those degrees where you go in and there's just so many options. But
absolutely. And it's funny because people see sociology and they think you've got to be a sociologist, and it's kind of no, there are hundreds and thousands of ways you can go with this degree.
Yeah, it gives you a really good base for so many different paths.
Exactly.
Do you have any advice for students considering this degree?
Sign up soon. Once the courses are rostered, I think they're going to be very popular. For an example, my Sociology of Mental Health class that I'm teaching right now has 55 students, which for Algoma is a very large class for a second year class. So I suspect the new classes will need to be signed up very quickly, and we're hoping to have them ready for fall 21 this year.
Yeah, yes, sign up quick. That's a good one. Yeah, and definitely because these type of classes too are of interest to lots of different students. I'm sure a lot of people take as their electives.
Yes, very much so. That's the intention, and it's an 18 credit minor, which is a little lower than often, so it makes it a lot easier for people to obtain.
Yeah. My next question for you is, why do you enjoy instructing at Algoma?
Well, prior to COVID, I enjoyed the small class sizes and the fact that I really got to know my students well and saw them progress through the years. COVID has brought me much larger class sizes, so personally I'm really looking forward to when we get back to face-to-face instruction. I prefer it a great deal. But in addition to the small class sizes, I also appreciate the intention to indigenization that our department brings to all its classes. We don't take the traditional Western approach, but rather look at issues from multiple perspectives and worldviews. So it's kind of fun. It's not traditional.
Yeah. No, it's definitely fun. I'm looking forward to when we get back to face as well.
Yes.
But it's nice to see that you're still connecting with the students online.
Yes. Yeah. All of us, very much so.
Yeah.
So if I could get them to tell me which class they're in when they email me, that would really help.
Yeah, PSA, yeah.
Yes. Please, public service announcement. Please tell your prof which class you're in when you email them, because we don't remember every student with every class. I'm sorry.
So my last question for you is, how do you bring the thunder, aka what makes this program at AlgomaU special?
I think that what we do in sociology is amazing. We take students who may have struggled through high school, and through working with them really closely in our small classes, we bring them to becoming honours graduates with the options of going into graduate school, which many of them do, or into the workplace fully prepared. We also do a great job of exposing students to the concept of critical thinking, and to not accepting the world at face value, but to become agents of social change in their sphere of influence, whether that be large or small. So that's what we do, and we do it really well. I'm biased.
A little biased, me too, but it seems that you really enjoy what you do.
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me today. This was lovely to get to know you. I do work at the Brampton campus, but when I pop up to the SU, maybe I'll see you on campus.
Absolutely, that would be lovely. You have to meet my dog. I have a service dog.
Oh, nice.
So you'd have to meet Kai. Well, not actually interact with him because you're not allowed to, but you'd be able to see him. So he's
that's awesome.
On the table right.
I'd tell you to pick him up, but I'm assuming he's kind of big.
Yeah, he's a standard poodle. He's a little big to pick up.
Oh, amazing. Well, thanks again. It was lovely speaking with you, and I'll be in touch.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Take care.
You too.